I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Well, it certainly doesn't feel like a friendly to me, Peter.
The atmosphere, absolutely that of a premium contest.
Yeah, and this crowd are demanding the most from their players, and it looks like they might get what they came for.
So straight into the action. And now they can spring out of defence. Minamino. Kamara. Now it's Diatta. It's made its way to him. Just to go back here. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, I've been hugely impressed with what I've seen so far from this guy, Jude Bellingham. You don't become a regular at one of Europe's leading teams at 17 unless you're very, very special. And he's the epitome of...
Vinicius Junior! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Diatta. Monaco are looking to break at pace. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes, so we're seeing some conservatism here.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Now, can they get him away? He's found a way, shot a goal! And he couldn't finish.
Vinicius Junior has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
And it's Diatta. Oh, good read. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. He's chosen to go back.
Just too much pressure. Have to go that way.
Another pass just keeps it ticking over. And the shot! Oh, brilliant stop from Courtois! Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Minamino. No goals as yet. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Balogun receives it in a good position here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Vinicius Junior. He's onside! And he's there to get it away. Nicked it back promptly.
Diatta. Monaco really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Diatta. Now this could be a...
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Bellingham. Looking for options for movement. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. It's not an especially good pass, that. I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. Balogun. Kamara.
She's got some nice long hair, and you know that she's a bad chick.
Valverde.
Can't help it, it's a habit.
He's found a way past.
Short skirt and a jacket. I just wanna get
Diatta. It's a sharp little ball here. Oh, he's played it in low. And it's hoisted clear. Mbappe. That's Valverde. Yeah, he's fouled him there.
If you get what I am saying, and they say that she's not easy, no, she's really complicated, but that only makes it better, and it's got me so fixated, and I'm not the type to wait around, I've never hesitated, but she's got me captivated, so the game I'm gonna play it, yeah. You got a body like a coke thing, she likes to keep the party going, these rumors got me feeling
Ayo boleh.
Iya.
baby, show me. You look good when you're undressed. I heard you like to get away. I heard you like to stay out late. I heard you had a couple boyfriends. I heard they didn't treat you right. I heard you're hated by your girlfriends, 'cause all the guys want you tonight. Yeah, they say she's too hot, they say she's too cold. Where she came from, nobody really knows. They say she looks young, but say she acts old. From everything I've heard, she gets out of control. And all the boys say she was sent from the heavens, but I'm not too sure that this girl is a blessing. She's got the devil's eyes and they'll cut you like a weapon. She's stuck in my mind like a bad obsession. Got bad intentions. She got a body like a coffin. She likes to keep the party going. These rumors got me feeling lonely. I want that body, baby, show me. She's got a body like a coffin. She likes to keep the party going. These rumors got me feeling lonely. I want that body, baby, show me.
Rudiger. And it's Bellingham. Nicely weighted ball. Just eases him off the ball. Not the most accurate pass. And here's Vinicius Junior, and he's managed. Vinicius Junior, and it's in. That is remarkable. All square in a matter of moments.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Madrid are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Madrid restore parity.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Real chance! Nicely aimed pass. Now it's Minamino. Minamino! Hits off target and by quite a way.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Now it's Mbappe. Distributed tidily. Diatta, Kamara, Biarritz, Kamara. This is a promising build-up. Threads one in. Valverde. That's Brahim Diaz. That pass isn't the best. Alexander-Arnold is there to clear. And that is the end of the first half. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Madrid will be pretty happy with the way they've performed so far. They remained calm after going behind, and they were able to raise the intensity, get their equaliser. So this isn't bad at all.
Well, they've gone toe-to-toe for those 45. And the shot! Marvellous goal!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable, or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one. Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Now it's Zakaria. Chance for a shot! Oh, that is really good tenacity. And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. Monaco given another corner. Corner number 2 then. And now a sudden chance to counter. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Vinicius Junior. And it's Tchouaméni. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, can he get onto this? Mendy. Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Shoots! Off the post! And that's in! Again, we are level! What a contest!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Cambio de jugadores.
It is compelling, this, utterly compelling.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Now that looks a decent ball. And that has sent him sprawling. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Mbappe is having a shot, and again! And he hits the net! And the comeback is complete! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job. Full stop.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
That is great defending, so alert. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Great ball if he can get there. Now it's Balogun. Balogun! Alexander-Arnold can clear it away. Oh, nice touch.
Monaco really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Passing nice and neat. That's put paid to the danger.
Bireth really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Brahim Diaz taking his leave here, having got himself on the score sheet.
It's good to see that, Peter. He put in a very good day's work and you can't do a lot more. It's a well-deserved rest.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 14 será sustituido por el dorsal 4. Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
They're back in possession and ready to go again. Teze. Vanderson ventures forward. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Alaba. Now Mendy. Foot in. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he?
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
It's a promising position. And here's the chance to counter. Madrid close now to seeing this one through to the end. Can he get on the end of this? And he's taking no chances now. And he's there to belt it away. 4 extra minutes added on. That's a good ball. Oh, super ball. He's found some space. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El
The
dorsal
message is
12
simple, defend
será
this with your
reemplazado por
lives.
El dorsal 2.
Carvajal clears it away.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Madrid have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it. Vinicius Junior voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Terrific recovery, a really fine win that, Jim Beglin.
This has been a very composed response when trailing. There was no sense of anxiety, just a belief to stick to the game plan and stick together. And it's been a very impressive turnaround.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. The Sensei! And that would have been some goal.
Xerxes certainly looked hungry and exciting on the ball. Confidence is at play here.
De Ligt cuts out the pass. Burmo. Well timed, excellent interception. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, I wonder a little bit what role this guy, Matheus Cunha...
And a chance! Monaco with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Towering header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Bruno Fernandes. And here's Xerxes. Burmo. And Burmo. And Burmo showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Foot in. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Teze could move up a gear here. Biarritz.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
That's an imaginative pass. Casemiro. No goals as yet. Zakaria. And Burmo does really well to win the ball there. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Biarritz. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Biarritz. Well, that looks a decent ball. Nice interception, well timed. Yoro. Casemiro. And it's Casemiro. Now it's Xerxes. Oh, good spread. Camara did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Menu. Now it's Matheus Cunha. And here's Xerxes. Aimed beyond the defence. Chance to deliver. And a header! Minamino makes a dash for it. Can he get on the end of this? Bruno Fernandes. Now Menu. Now it's Balogun.
Oh, great feet,
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Zakaria. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Zixi absolutely focused. Then on the defensive side of his game.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean. Mira really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
There's the shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 2 then. And he's gone looking for safety. Distributed tidily. Needs the return pass. He's in a great position here. Oh, he's been charged for a shot! Goal! Monaco! And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
The first breakthrough.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Knocks it into space. Diatta goes sliding in. That's a good run down the left. Kamara. Burma. Defending was strong and firm.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Casemiro. And they can counter here. Matías Cunha. Now it's Xerxes. Short changes him with that pass.
This is the time you need that pace.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And the whistle goes for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Welcome our players, everyone.
Manchester United finding themselves behind by just 1 goal at the break.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Manchester shot a goal! And he's really put himself on the line here. Monaco have their third corner. De Ligt attempts a clearance. Menu. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Xerxes. Casemiro. Menu. Real chance! And now they can clear their lines. Dangerous moment avoided, only just.
Well, that's the risk you have to take when you're fully committed to attack, Peter. They're going to leave a few areas unattended.
Monaco appear to be happy to let Their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Manchester United still chasing a one-goal deficit here. Burmo. Now it's Menu. Matches and the shot! Oh, good finish! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
That's a shade optimistic. Great chance! Oh, how good is he? Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And they're back in front. He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Monaco with the lead. Euro. And it's Menu. Here's Mathias Cunha. Shoots! And he hits the net. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise. Big chance! Goal! Monaco! And they've got their lead back. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Monaco leading now. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Well, played right into his path. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Now it's Mathias Cunha. Mathias Cunha!
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
He's had it taken off him. Lovely feet. Takes a shot! Oh, it's hit the post! Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Burmo makes a move down the right. Great defending, strong and determined. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Just 5 minutes left.
Monaco really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Well, the two
Number
coaches
37,
are signalling changes
Menu.
here, both at the same time.
Number 11, Zirkzee. Number 19, Mbumu. Number 8, Bruno Fernandes.
Looking tidy in
Coming
possession
on the
here.
field, Number 7,
Possibility now for Monaco.
Number 16, Ahmad. Number 25, Ugarte. Substitution. 4 added
There
minutes
will be
has been
4
indicated.
extra minutes. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Good ball, good carry finish! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
Yeah, the jostling for position has begun. There's hardly any breathing space in that box.
Brunner with the clearance. The end, time is up. One of those games that many would have felt no one deserved to lose, but sentiment counts for nothing here, and at the margins, it was decided. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, the game plan...
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here.
Hello,
A clear
everybody,
night,
and
all
welcome
the
to
ingredients
the
for a
match.
showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. It is a true heavyweight clash.
Well, it certainly doesn't feel like a friendly to me, Peter.
The atmosphere, absolutely that of a premium contest.
Yeah, and this crowd are demanding the most from their players, and it looks like they might get what they came for.
If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Now it's Circe. Yoro. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, I think Luke Shaw is a player who can really thrive here, Peter. I expect a lot of long diagonal passes from that deep left position, and he can make those long busting runs looking to provide cutbacks. So we've got a
Minamino! There it is!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Bout of passing hit, shapes to shoot! Oh, needed to be more decisive in the end.
Look, if they're going to counter, it has to be pacier and much more decisive.
Menu does really well to win the ball there. Casemiro, some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Matheus Cunha. And the shot! Oh, good finish. And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Minamino, Balogun, and it's made its way to him. And it's gone all the way through to the keeper.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And Burmo proves just a little bit too strong. Kera did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Balogun. Now there. Can he finish? Goal! Monaco! Into the lead once more. Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Minamino. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Kamara. And it's Diatta. This is a promising build-up. Oh, easy pickings there. Kamara. Oh, it's a great ball here. Now it's Diatta. And out it comes again. And a chance! And that's a tidy finish. They are purring, truly purring. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
Monaco go up by 2 and are looking good.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. There's the shot! And a neat finish. A goal at a really telling moment. And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew it. His landscape.
Just 1 in it now.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Bruno Fernandes. Burmo. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Zakaria. And that brings the first half to a close. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it's been played at such a frenetic pace. I'm amazed it's only been 45 minutes. I'm wondering whether these players are going to be able to maintain that energy.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. And so the action is resumed.
Manchester United can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
And here's Cirque. Oh, super ball.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Euro. That is ended up in no man's land. And it's Camera. Burmo. Burmo gets on his bike and on the move, looking for the run. Minamino has found the net here, of course. Distributed tidily, showing good feet. Zakaria. Still they trail, and time is ticking away. Good ball, good take. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Almost an hour gone. Zixi, who's set up 1 goal so far. Minamino. Kamara. And that is a little undercooked.
Balogun really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Picked out, great chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Well, that's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
The less said about that pass, the better. Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Substitutions taking place.
Bruno Fernandes and De Ligt. Yoro. And Mbomo. Now it's Xerxes, nicely spread. Yoro. And it's Casemiro. And the pass is intercepted. Zakaria powering forward here. Zakaria looking to pass their way up the pitch. Played back.
Well, he just didn't have any support.
Bruno Fernandes. Casemiro. Just about up to 75 minutes. Zakaria. Golovin. He is just caressing the ball. Yoro did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Casemiro. Now Menu. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. And it's Golovin. Zakaria. Now that looks a decent ball. And he welcomes it in. Chance, surely! Goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
Substitution for Manchester United.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Number 37.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any...
Real chance! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Mount does well to get it back. There's great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
25, Ugarte.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
This looks promising. Teze. Oh, they could break here. Has a look and place it forward. Pass somewhat off target. The final 5 minutes. Šeško. Oh, good take in a good area. Cunha. Is flagged offside. Monaco clearly now in lead preservation mode. Ball is over the line. Good steal, he just read it. Passing is crisp and sharp.
Balogun really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. then again, he was being very
2
closely
added
marshalled.
minutes has been indicated.
And that's a dangerous ball. Can he get it through? Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, that's a very... Takes a shot! And he's quick to get rid. It is close, but that is the last of it. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit, and those are very good qualities that might have got them something on another day. Sadly, not today. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this. A capacity crowd here.
Well, it certainly doesn't feel like a friendly to me, Peter.
The atmosphere, absolutely that of a premium contest.
Yeah, and this crowd are demanding the most from their players, and it looks like they might get what they came for.
So we're very much on the way now. Well, the ball's gone astray. Now it's Xerxes. And he's cut it out. Kamara. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, we all know that Harry Maguire has come under a lot of scrutiny over the years, Peter. But I think he's passed most tests with flying colours. It'll be interesting to see how the opposition might test him using pace. Because if he has a weakness, then it's the fact that he's a little slow on the turn. Though it's usually something he can make up for with his reading of the game.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Shot could be on. Diatta. Both sides exercising caution for now. Now it's Balogun. Xerxes. Manchester United are looking to break at pace. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Menu. And here's Xerxes.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And it's Minamino. And here's Xerxes. Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic. No goals as yet. Monaco can break here. That is a great pick out. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Getting up there! Goal! Monaco! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react. And there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Monaco have fired themselves in front. Success! And that's another fine save.
Well, the keeper saved his team again here, Peter, but he needs more protection from this defence. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Menu! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
It's their second corner of the game. Burmo carries the ball down the right. Monaco are looking to go forward now. Kamara. Diatta. Manchester United are behind here despite their domination of possession. Passing nice. There's the shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Balogun is offering a right smile there.
Shaw is there and he can get that clear. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bruno Fernandes. And the counter is on. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Teze. Diatta. Biarritz. Now it's Minamino. Balogun!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Now it's Menu. And the shot! It's in! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
So they have it all to do again.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides.
Cunha has been caught there, it's a foul. And that's going to be a booking.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
So the last big chance perhaps before half-time.
Yeah, it's an invitation to go for goal that you just can't resist.
Bruno Fernandes! This possibly the last play of the half. Tete attempts a clearance. He's having a shot! Now that is commitment to the cause. Manchester United get their fourth corner. And for the first half, that is that. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying.
Please welcome our players.
We learned from the first 45 minutes.
Manchester United really showed some resolve in that first half, Peter, after going behind. So I think the message from the manager will be quite a positive one. Keep going and keep doing what you've been doing, because it's pretty good.
Well, they've gone toe-to-toe for those 45 minutes, and at half-time the score is 1-1. The second half is up and running.
Manchester United are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Goes down, but nothing given. Quality ball. Pass somewhat off target. Casemiro. And here's Zirkzee. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Zirkzee. Oh, that was vital. And the pass is intercepted. Oh, they could break here. Diatta. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Mawissa. That has not gone well. Now it's Zirkzee. And Burmo. Looking for options for movement. It's a promising position. That is lovely. Cuts it back. And he was alert to it. Minamino. Balogun looking understandably energised after his goal. That's very neat. Oh, that's a very decent... And the shot! And he has kicked it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
It's not an especially good pass, that. Burmo.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Zakaria. Biarritz running with the ball. Oh, he's played it in low. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. It's a searching pass. Now it's Minamino. It's out for a goal kick. So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Substitution in progress.
Menu has created one goal already. And here's Zirkzee. Oh, lovely feeding is such a good move. Chance for a shot! And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And here's Zirkzee. Burmo. Incoming delivery. And he's taking no chances there. Nicely shaped ball. Maguire kept his eye on it, and he's there. This is a promising build-up.
Manchester United really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Biarritz picks it up out wide.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Corner number 2 then.
Number 19, Mbulu. Number 37, Maidu. Number 11, Zirkzee. Coming on the field, number 16, Ahmad. Number 7,
Tries to play it through.
Number 30, Sheshko. Substitutions taking place.
Bruno Fernandes.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And that's a dangerous ball. Strokes it back. Vieira. Heaton claims comfortably. Teze. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Mount. Played back. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, now he can run away with it. Now the cross. Oh, good effort. Oh, quality save.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Played out wide. He has a look up. Mount. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Mount. Sheshko. Oh, it's a great ball here. There it is, the whistle. No avoiding penalties. So, by accident or design, neither team is giving way.
Well, it was a pretty engaging game that flew by. The separation now is left to penalties.
Kindly remove it, as it is about to be.
So we've gone as far as we can go, and this will now be decided by penalties. I think we're just about ready. Mount to get things going. That's a brilliant read. Well, whatever he did, it worked, did it not, Jim?
Gamesmanship or not, Peter, whatever he did worked a treat.
Great stop, and the keeper punches the air.
Well, I think he had the measure of that all the way, Peter, and he is pumped.
So on to the second man. Oh, that's a great get by the keeper. That is how you answer the call.
Well, Peter, I think he did well to hold his nerve then, probably gave him that important edge.
Up steps the man with the armband. No, denied remarkably.
I think some mind games were played there, Peter. It certainly did the trick.
Cunha is third in line. Oh, he took a risk, but it's paid off.
Well, if you have any doubts, that's what you do to conquer it.
Golovin is looking to do his bit. Great penalty, outwitted the keeper. He had to, and he did. Diallo is the fourth man to step up. Oh, straight down the middle, and for some, it's too much. Adingra, fourth in their queue. Oh, it's a really good save.
Well, I think the keeper did very well to stay upright until the very end.
So it is all down to him now, no pressure. Oh, brilliant, he had to save it and he did. Well, whatever he did, it worked, did it not, Jim?
Gamesmanship or not, Peter, whatever he did worked a treat.
So can he do it? Can he keep them alive? Yes, that's how you do it. And the drama continues. A huge pressure penalty, reserved only for the bravest of men. Big character, big moment, big save. Heaton, now the only hope. Oh, he saved it! Oh, talk about coming up with the goods.
Well, Peter, I think he did well to hold his nerve then. Probably gave him that important edge.
De Ligt is the second of the unscheduled takers. Oh, the upright and back out.
Well, I think he's overestimated the keeper's reach then. Everyone here are holding their breath.
And they have done it in sudden death.
Oh, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. We're all sweating here.
So it has all ended in hurt. The team played their parts in a terrific struggle. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter. It's great to be on board.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Shot a goal! They've scored!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Mawisa attempts a clearance. Now it's Maciej Cunha. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. That's a lovely, neat pass. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
He is through here. Maguire can clear it away. This might spell danger. Burmo.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Now it's Xerxes. He's in plenty of space here. Maciej Cunha. Caught offside that time. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And it's Diatta. He's taking on the lot of them. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Diatta with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty...
He's had a shot! And yes, it's there! Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Balogun demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Monaco are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
Biarritz. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Now it's Maciej Cunha. Bruno Fernandes. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Balogun was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, good take in a good area. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he was only too happy to take that back. Now it's Xerxes. That's a good ball out wide. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Balogun. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Salisu makes the interception. Minamino. Zakaria. Balogun on 2 now and looking for 3. Balogun. Oh, he has stuck it into his own net.
That can happen to anyone. It's truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
Monaco benefiting from an own goal. Not that you'll hear them complaining. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Oh, that... Biarritz! And it's there! They are gorging themselves here on a seriously gorgeous scoreline. Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Monaco are having a ball here. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Now it's Maciej Cunha. Keira gets over and intercepts. Diatta. Oh, there's a probing ball. Shaw. Menu. Zirkzee. Here's Matheus Cunha. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Matheus Cunha. And that's a chance for a shot! And a neat finish! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. Killer pass, perfectly delivered.
Well, they may be down, but they're in no mood to go quietly. Matheus Cunha, and here's Zirkzee. Now it's Matheus Cunha. And that is the end of the first half. So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon.
Please welcome everyone, our lads.
So off we go again. 45 minutes to change their fate. Now it's Balogun. It's gone out for a throw-in. Matheus Cunha. Burmo. And here's Menu. And Burmo. Oh, shooting chance! He's got a goal! That was fabulous. The most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Manchester United may be down, but not out just yet. Now it's Menu. Matheus Cunha. Great vision. This looks promising. And the shot! Oh, good finish. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
All of a sudden, we have a game here.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Monaco appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the...
Real chance! And that's a good finish. Manchester United are back on level terms. So smooth. A signature finish.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
It's turning into quite a gem, this.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Zakaria with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick.
Well, if he truly fancies his chances from here, he's going to need the best of the best.
And it's Shaw. Bruno Fernandes. Now this could be a chance. Oh, that was vital. Manchester United have scored 2 quick goals here and are right back on level terms. Matheus Cunha. Bruno Fernandes. Diatta. Salisu. And it's Camara. Diatta. Teze. Now it's Zirkzee. Lovely, now then. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Showing good feet. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Zirkzee. He's on it, can he get away? Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Menu, just about up to 75 minutes. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Burmo, who's set up one goal so far. Zakaria. Now Camera. And it's Minamino. Now it's Balogun. Now it's Minamino. Now it's Balogun. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to make...
And the shot! He lifts the roof! A game of margins! A game of thrills! This might just do it! He has given that the lot. Bang!
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 37, Menu. Number 19, Mbeumo. Number 8, Bruno Fernandes. Number 11, Zirkzee. Number 10, Matthias Cunha. Coming on the
Two
field,
coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, Peter, the manager's all smiles, but he's got a big decision to make here. He needs to see this one out.
Substitution in
Now it's
progress.
Balogun. Manchester United are running out of time and out of options.
Well, I like to see, Peter, that they haven't given up yet, so the spirit burns on.
Now it's Balogun. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Balogun!
Monaco can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Casemiro. Obi. Šeško. Vanderson.
There will be 3
Mount
minutes.
does really well to win the ball there. Ugarte. Thinks about the shot. Chance!
This is a Hollywood or bus corner. The final whistle is up next.
Oh, clearance is short. And that will be the final act. A game of margins, of thrills, the sort of game that is a great advertisement for our sport. Sad in a way that somebody had to lose. Your reflections then, Jim?
I enjoyed that, Peter. Both teams went about their work in a really committed manner, and for me it just always held an interest.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this. A capacity crowd here.
Well, I wouldn't just look at this being another friendly, Peter.
Is that your own experience?
Yeah, if the opposition played like they meant business, we were obliged to return the favour. I don't think there's much difference here.
If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Kamara. Diatta. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, with this guy, Peter...
Minamino! Monaco with the corner, they're first. Oh, he shoots! Balogun is flagged offside. Zakaria. Shot, surely! Marvellous goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
Madrid are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. He's in a great position here. Minamino. Kera.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And it's Camera.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Alexander-Arnold. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Oh, well played.
Monaco definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Vinicius Junior. And here's Vinicius Junior. And he's in on goal. Oh, well played, well played. Oh, nicely intercepted. Bellingham. And here's Vinicius Junior. Kamara. Zakaria. Now Camera. Salisu. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Valverde. And here's Bellingham. Balogun. Great vision. And he welcomes it in. Oh, that's fabulous. Now it's Balogun. Half an hour played now. Vinicius Junior. Oh, easy pickings there. Kamara. Played into space. And he's picked it up out wide. That's very neat. It is a corner. Corner number 2 then. Cleared away. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Mawisa cuts it out.
Vinicius Junior clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Minamino. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. That's put paid to the danger. Oh, cracking ball. He is just caressing the ball. Searching pass he's played there. And a chance! Goal! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. Everyone waited for the cross, but he had other ideas.
Listen, no one was expecting a shot from there. That's quite outrageous.
Monaco are doing very nicely, thank you. He's going for goal! Oh, cracking effort.
A good disguise on that, though. I don't think many people would have expected him to absolutely clatter it the way he did.
Walikota.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Kira. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Bellingham.
Brahim Diaz.
Valverde.
Brahim Diaz.
And the referee says that is that for the first half.
Well, I don't think most of us were expecting a second, Peter. It's become pretty much the ideal half.
That certainly seems to be the case.
And that ought to encourage an even more ambitious approach in this second half, Peter, with control already established.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
And he's heaved it away. And that is out of play. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Balogun. And it's Zakaria. Bieret has created one goal already. Diatta. Now Camara. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Chouameni. Bellingham. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Monaco are looking to... play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Oh, played through for the wide man. Nice control. Oh, that was vital.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Bieret.
Well, at least they acknowledge the effort.
Just eases him off the ball, knocks it into space, and the shot! Well taken goal. Just one goal in it now. Game on.
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very... very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
Just one in it now.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's... totally up for grabs.
Pinches it off him. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And he has shown him a yellow card. Minamino. Now it's Balogun.
Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game.
Minamino. Now chance for a shot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. And a neat finish. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That's smart play from him, actually, Peter. That goal was all about positioning. He knew instinctively where to be should the keeper have gotten a little jittery.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 5, el dorsal 8, el dorsal 21 serán sustituidos por el dorsal 19.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
El dorsal 46.
Monaco go up by 2 and are looking good.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Oh, they could break here.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Mbappe! Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement, came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. He's in one-on-one. Shot at goal! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are disappointed. Disappearing out of sight. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Monaco visibly comfortable, now up by 3.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Golovin. And it's Zakaria. Look at this. And the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal
Madrid
14
are making a change now.
será
Well, for me,
sustituido por
this was the obvious
el dorsal
substitution.
4.
He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
And it's Alaba. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. And here's the chance to counter. And he's had it nicked away. Madrid can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Shapes to shoot! And he hits the net! They are playing them off the park! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. Killer pass, perfectly delivered.
This is a gloriously greedy performance.
5 minutos de descuento.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. And he's gone looking for safety. Back to the keeper it goes. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. And there goes the final whistle. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other... Hello and welcome one and all, the atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening, the skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis. Can he finish? Marvellous goal!
Well, what a statement of intent. Who better to be the one to have the first say? A cracking opening to this game.
So smooth, a signature finish.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Threads one in. And he's gone backward here. Camara. That's the keeper's ball. Bellingham. Biarritz touches it back. Knocks it into space. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Mbappe. Now Mbappe. Chouameni. And it's Alaba. And here's Bellingham. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. And we have our very first corner. Tese getting this one clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. And here's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, that was vital. Well, there's the clearance. Looking to play him in. Brilliantly cut out. Kuhn clears without hesitation. Looking for the run. And here's Vinicius Junior. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick.
Monaco definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
Referee has just said play on. And here's Brahim Diaz. And here's Mbappe. Minamino. Monaco do have a chance to counter here. Bellingham. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now who's going to be first to this? And here's Bellingham. Bellingham. Kamara.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Dink through. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Biarritz. That's where it came from. 15 minutes till half-time. Oh, they could break here. And that could set him on his way. Oh, that's fabulous. He's had a shot! He'll try to keep this alive. And that would have been some goal.
Vinicius Junior really may get an earful from his teammates for not looking up to see what was around him, but I think he was perfectly entitled to try it for himself.
Alaba.
Madrid really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Oh, well measured. Now Diatta. Zakaria. Minamino. No, again there's no way through. Alaba. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And he skips past his man. Good read. Needed to be. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Madrid clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Minuto de descuento.
Brahim Diaz might just make this. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Looking for options for movement. That's the end of the first 45. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Madrid just ahead then as we reach 45 minutes.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Madrid leading via the game's only goal, 1-0 at the break. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Madrid definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Now it's Diatta. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Alaba. Tchouaméni. Zakaria. And it's Minamino. Biarritz. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Monaco appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Tchouaméni.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Now it's Bellingham. Brahim Diaz. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
Minamino. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bellingham. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Zakaria. Diatta. Opts for safety. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Mawissa. Now it's Balogun. Biarritz.
Monaco really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Bellingham! Goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 21, el dorsal 4 serán sustituidos por el dorsal 46, el dorsal 6. Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 14.
So we have movement on both benches. Madrid are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up.
Oh, he's having a go! Oh, my word, that is quite something! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
It's an old saying, but it's still as true as ever. The first yard's in the head, and look at the way he was so quick off the mark there.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
No, he's not getting past him there. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. It's a good 35 yards out, this. And it's Alexander-Arnold. That is a brilliant interception.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And here's Golovin. Great ball, and he's in here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh, nicely intercepted. Golovin. Now it's Balogun. Balogun purring through the gears.
Monaco really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
I think we're just about done here. And he's there to clear it.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
2 minutos de descuento.
Time added on will be 2 minutes. And he's cut it out. And he gets rid in a hurry. Strokes it back.
Well, he just didn't have any support.
And the referee brings it to a close. Madrid have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. The odd goal ultimately proving the difference. Mbappe claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Well, Peter, this was probably more slugfest than a game of football, but I actually found it very enjoyable. A game that was constantly on the edge as both sides went full pelt trying to win this. A throwback to games gone by.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, at least on the face of it, Peter, there's very little at stake in this.
There's the shot! It's in!
Well, there's leadership for you. That's what the armband means for him, setting the perfect example, the perfect tone. Tremendous.
He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Alaba.
you.